Makeup Hailey.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite celebrity makeup look that you have created, and how did you create it? Like, what is your process for when you're thinking about building a look?
I mean, everything goes into it. The hair, the outfit. I think most recently, one of my favorites was Anna Sitar went to the VMAs in New York, and she had this like very like magical, like iridescent, long, whimsical dress with like a train, and she had like a slick back pony, and I could have gone very, very heavy-handed glam because the pony was just sleek and like long,
like sultry almost.
yeah. But I just went so light and like a tiny wing, nude shadow with like a little bit of shimmer that's like you can't even tell that it's shimmer. And we were just like, we saw her on the carpet, and I think she got on like 40 lists.
Oh, she looked amazing.
She
like,
did. She looked so pretty.
And that was just, I was like,
She was,
oh my goodness. Like, that
it was so elevated.
It really, her looks have really elevated recently.
Okay, I love that one.
Yeah.
When you're working with her, do you have clients that ask you to do whatever you want?
With her, she never really asks. I just kind of like do, because I worked with her for 3 years, so there's just that like trust that I'm gonna do what's gonna look well on you.
Yeah.
She definitely looks better looking more like herself.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know, some people like to just change their whole look, and I look a lot better with a lot of makeup on. Like,
I know, me too. I'm saying, I'm like, give it to me. Yeah.
But she has very like strong eyes, like good like bone structure. So like less is more, especially with foundation. Stassi is somebody that I can just switch it up. The other day I did my very first like super heavy eye on her.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I literally was looking at those Getty images, I swear to God, for 24 hours. And I was like, I did it too dark. She's gonna hate this. She's never gonna use me again. And I was being so hard on myself. I woke up the next morning and I looked at my phone. It said 2 texts from her, and I was like, shoot. Like, I blew it. And she was like, I'm not going to the event on Thursday if you're not doing my makeup. What time can you do it? And I was like, thank God.
It worked.
Like,
no,
that's good.
The bold eye worked. But
people loved it in the comments. Like, I was looking at her post. People were like losing their minds. It was all about the look.
It was like, I've never seen her. And then I like this. But she had just gone to Wicked, where like it was more natural. Her hair looked like, you know, something she could have worn every day. Makeup, could have worn it every day. This was very elevated. It was a gala. Mm-hmm. She had a very simple black dress. So that we were like, we can totally have an eye moment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think I only saw one bad comment, and it was like this TikToker that was like, could have been better with a lesser eye. And then everybody in the comments were like, what are you talking about? This was amazing. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. I felt validated.
Yeah.
Good.
No, the comments were amazing. When I saw it, I was like, she nailed it. It looked so good. I loved seeing it. Was such a fun look for her, and like
it was so different. And she's has 2 kids, and she's coming out of just mommying and back into like working and going to events and
that's also like a big moment too. So to be able to like feel good and try things, like she's probably feels so good in her own skin. It's just fun. Yeah. It's just fun to do. So I like love that you make me feel that way too. So
then I'm doing my job.
Yeah, no, literally. Both of those stood out when I saw them on my feed and I saw you share them. I was like, they're so good. So
thank you.
I understand why you picked them.
Yeah.
Hair Hailey. What about you? What are some of your favorite celebrity looks you've created?
I guess there's a lot that I like.
Yeah. She's like, wait, I don't want to pick one.
No, I loved what we did on Kay at the Super Bowl in the red dress.
Ooh.
So
the
pretty.
hair and the makeup was
like,
that was probably
Hailey did
my
like
favorite.
A very like clean, pretty makeup with a red lip.
With a red lip.
Ooh. But it was
like
very clean and
wing.
soft.
And that's Kay Adams, right?
Yes.
Yeah, who I love her. She's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's so pretty. And she wore this like beautiful red dress, strapless red dress. And we did like very soft glam hair, like pushed off of her. Like it was just all very like.
I really enhanced her cheekbones.
Yeah, like she just looked so good.
She looked just snatched and just elegant and pretty and elevated.
Yeah.
And like that was her carpet.
And that was like a really good, like, I think that all of and the stylists we work with, our friends Danny and Alex, they dressed her, and I think all together, like, that was just such a good glam.
It was a
good. It was a good moment.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like when that happens and you're all like, look, it's
when
like
everything slays,
you're like we slayed.
Oh
yeah. I love that. I have to look it up now because
some of my favorite chats, like group chats, are glam chats where it's like me, the hairstylist, the stylist, and we're just like, we killed it. Like we're just and
we're sending each other like photos as they're being uploaded. Like
ooh,
it's so fun.
Yeah.
Ooh. Any other looks that you love that you look back on and stand out to you? Again, assuming that you guys love every look you create, but like, some of them that you're like looking back, like I love how proud you were of that one.
Yes. There's sometimes where we're like perfectionists where you look back and you're like, oh my gosh, I would have done something different that probably only us look at.
Well, that was me with Stassi literally 2 days ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, did I do it too dark? And then it worked.
Yeah, and that's just like the perfectionist in all of us.
Yeah.
But honestly, at moments I really loved were at Fashion Week with Justine, all the looks that she created that I got to be a part of. Like that was really like rewarding and fun to get to see like all the like photos after the show come out, and we were like so excited.
Yeah. Dorit's hair.
Dorit's hair.
Slay.
Yeah.
You guys do such fun stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you hitting